to Mills. Anderson passes to West. Off target at the rim.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
There's the dish to Aldridge. Stolen by Cantor. Durant against Ginobili. It's Durant with yeah. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis.
And so we conclude the first half. Thunder lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 14 points, and he's picked up one dime. He's carrying them right now. He scored over half of their points.
It's a one-man show, guys.
On the court for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. Parker drives in. Pass to Leonard. For the three. No good from Duncan.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
The pass to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Durant in the corner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the Spurs, being the defending champions out west heading into last year, but they would end up 6th in the conference with a record of 55-27, had a record of 32-20 against the rest of the West.
Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Diaz checked in.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Westbrook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. We knew the West was going to be wild and very competitive all season long last year, and the Spurs, Clark, epitomized just how crazy and tough things can be there.
Yeah, and with about 3 weeks left in the season, the Spurs were sitting in the 7th playoff spot. Then they go on a tear and win 11 games in a row to jump to number 2. Finally lose one game, and they're all the way back to 6.
A long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big three, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big three recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. West outside. And here's Leonard from three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And Waiters with the stop.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-3 run.
And guys, for Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, Coach Popovich already sees him as the next guy. He told Leonard not to think of the big three, but to think of himself as the big one.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Mills. And the rejection by Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ginobili. Ginobili's got his first points of the game. Now, here is Foy. He's tightly guarded. Can't get it to go. West with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Dion. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 2. And will return shortly. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. Durant is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Foy. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McGarry in the center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Parker kicks to Duncan. The jump hook. And Durant, here we go. The quick look, no good that time. Spurs trail by 4. Parker inside, covered by Foy. Anderson can't get it to go. Parker against Westbrook. Pass to McGarry. Stolen by Anderson. Parker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Anderson outside to take the lead. The rebound by McGarry.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
It's Westbrook with the drive. It's stolen by Duncan. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trailed by 1. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lots of room. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Westbrook. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Leonard attacking Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Parker passes to Duncan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Ibaka with the screen on Parker. Durant dishes to Ibaka. Here's Adams. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Parker again. It's Westbrook. And here is Parker. Duncan right side. Back to Parker. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer.
Wow, what a finish. What a remarkable way to close it out. Game time!
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.